Hello and welcome back to the fireside. My name is Geist, and today we're continuing Chrono Trigger. So today's going to be a little bit different. So normally the next part of the quest would be to continue on to Magus' Keep and continue fighting. However, we have a little bit of work to do, and it's going to take quite a bit of effort because we have to learn a lot of things. We have to do a lot of things. First off, I personally would like to have them all at least level 25, maybe 30 if I can get away with it, before I go into the castle. Because it's gonna be rough going in. Another thing I want to make sure that I have the entire party outkitted with the best gear I can get my hands on right now. There's going to be a little bit of, a couple of things we have to do side quest-wise, and there's going to be a lot of grinding that's going to happen to make all that happen. Another thing that I want to make sure I have is I want to make sure that my techniques are powered up, because Chrono, Luca, Marl, and Robo have all gone to see Specchio. Frog has not. So we need to get Frog there. So we're going to go over the techniques here right quick. Chrono is on his way to Lightning 2. As you can see, it's going to take a little bit of work. Frog, again, he needs to go visit Specchio to where he can get his magical abilities. Luca needs to... She's got a couple things she's got to learn. Marl... So the party I'm going into the castle with is Chrono, Frog, and Luca. There's a reason for this. But I want to make sure that at least these three have specific techniques before I go in. The rest, we'll get to them maybe a little bit later. We do need to do some leveling, though, with Robo and Frog. So I may do a bit of a grinding spree for just those two specifically, because they're gonna need it. And there's a couple of little nitpicky bits and pieces of things we're gonna have to do. So you may see me jumping around a bit. You may see me bounce between cuts. There'll be a lot of that in this episode, unfortunately. So just bear with me. I hope you all enjoy this. So I'm going to get going. If I have anything to add, you'll see me pop on screen, or if something happens, you'll see it. So let me get moving. As I predicted, yes, he has the Mass Immune now. As you see, it's a vast improvement over what he had. See, Crimson. Okay, yeah. Got a few things I got to do, so... Let me see, where do I have to go first? Well, first off, we gotta go to the end of time. Okay. Here we are at the end of time. We're gonna do this. What you got to say, old man? What a peculiar new guest. You are from the Middle Ages, yes? Alright, it's talking to Frog. Okay, Specchio! Now there's a weird fella. Looks like his power's water. And a frog. Who'd have guessed? Ipso facto minimo magico. Frog learned to use magic. So, all fortified with magic. You wanna try it out? Not just yet. You make any new friends, you bring them to see me, you hear? I like you guys. So I will state this for the record. Frog is the last person in the party that can actually wield magic. Ayla cannot. So the next time we go to visit Specchio, it's gonna be for a fight. See? Yep, there we go. Water. And here's the other thing. He actually has some healing abilities. Not as much as Marl does, but he does have some. Alright. think my next stop's going to be 1000 AD. Okay, so there actually is two things I want to do here. One, I want to show you this right quick. So, see both cats? Chrono! Oh, Chrono, you have me so worried. They said you were to be executed. Don't worry your mother like that. I mean, wasn't trying to. I wasn't supposed to be. Ah, yes, here. This is what I want to show you. This is the doppeldoll that we won. Huh. I'll have to look into that. But this is the doppeldoll we won from the House of Horror. Told you it was... That's creepy. I still don't know how they have a doll of me, but can't be that important. The other thing we want to do is we want to go... I want to check something while I'm here at the market. Welcome. Come on in and have a... Chrono! Oh, you really saved my neck. I wouldn't be here right now if it weren't for you. Whew. Was I having a tight spot? I'd gone off on a buying trip, thinking I'd show my dad I didn't need him anymore. That was all well and good, but then some soldiers showed up at the inn where I was staying to arrest a gang of thieves, and this took me for one of the criminals. They wouldn't listen to a word I said. They were going to execute me just like that. So, whew, I owe you one. We're in your debt. Thank you ever so much. Don't tell my dad I gave you these. 10 mid-ethers. Nice. Hey! Dad? You're not shirking off, are you? I mean, of course not. No, of course not. Well, alright then. Chrono, I appreciate what you did. Now, Chrono, down to business. Please, won't you buy something? Sure, we'll take a look. Nothing here. Thanks. Of course. So yeah, we saved Fritz. Alright, now the real reason I wanted to come to 1080 is for Lucas' house. So we want to try and find Taban. Taban are always off taking on their latest inventions. Ah, there he is. I bought you this apple with what you earned today. Oh, you're so thoughtful. Where did you go, Taban? Ah, there he is. Oh, perfect timing! Obtained Taban's helm. Another great invention, just completed. The ultimate in defense for my beautiful daughter. Oh, perfect timing. Obtained Taban's vest. Another great invention, just completed. The ultimate in defense for my beautiful daughter. So you can actually get the vest earlier. I just didn't stop to get it. Because the vest is... It does two things. It does up her speed by 2 and halves fire damage. But we're going to be getting something that takes care of that anyway and gives more of defense. The reason we came was Taban's helm. Because it does two things. Not only does it raise my defense score, but it also raises magic defense, which is great for where we're going. So we're going to get that, put that on her. Alright, I think, if I'm not mistaken... Yeah, okay, I think that's all I needed to do here in 1000 AD. So, next stop is gonna be 65 million BC. We got some hunting to do. And we always pop out falling down. Alright. So we're not skipping fights. Alright, we did learn a new technique. Sword Stream. Sword Stream is a frog chrono. Only capable if you've gotten Frog to have his magical powers. So I did lie. We're not quite ready to be here just yet. There's one more thing I gotta do. It's 65... Or not 65, 1000 AD. And it requires us to be in Medina Village, so... There is a weapon I can get here for Chrono that is much better than anything else I can get. So if you really wanted to grind up money to use these things, there's one thing I'm specifically buying here, for sure. I want it going into the fight. But if you did have the money, you could theoretically get a new weapon, 2 new pieces of armor, 5 new pieces of armor, and 3 new head pieces. However, I don't have near that kind of money for all of that, nor do I have the time to go find a place to earn that kind of money, because the only place that would be close to that is Dinadora Mountains, and that's still grind. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy the Zanmato for Chrono. Which it would be useful anyway. And I'm going to sell the excess stuff. And as you notice, you cannot sell the Taban vest. This is because it is unique. Okay, so now that I have that, going back to the past. Okay, so we do need to trade. So, yeah. Alright, let me look here. Yeah, I could do that. Alright. First things first. Where is the trading hut? Okay. 3 of each, 2 kind. Alright, I want to... Oh, good. It tells me how many I have. Okay, so first things first. I want 3 of these. And 3 of these. That'll give me the ruby gun. No. I want to do this. So we're going to equip. That's good. Yep, I need that for her. And I need... oh, I do believe that is... Yep, I need that for Robo. Alright, so, got the ruby gun. Now let's see. I need that, that, for that. Okay, so this, and this, for the shaman's bow. What else can I get? So, I could get the mammoth tusk, but I don't need it because it's actually weaker than the Zanmato. You get the mammoth tusk by giving fangs and horns. I do need that. Yeah. I think I need to get this first, though. Since this is the only other thing I could get right now, I'm going to get this. So, 3 of this and 3 of those gets you a stone helm. No, I'm fresh out. Alright. So, first things first, equip him with the stone helm. We'll go through here. Equip her. Alright, so equipment-wise, he's fully prepared, equipment-wise. I need to get a ruby vest for him, which I can get that through trading. I need to get a ruby vest for her. I need to get a stone helm and ruby vest for her. And I need to get the same, as well as the stone arm, which is an upgrade here for him as well. This is going to take a little bit, so here's the fun part. I got to go grinding for those, and I know exactly where I'm going. This is where I want to be. Love the music. See, this is where I want to be, because this nets me more stuff. So we will wander around here, because there are some really good things to have here that we can get our hands on. We do want to have as many fights as possible. We only have 100 hit points, and Chrono is... Ooh, boy. Hammer time! We get 2 horns, feathers, and petals. I think, is it fangs or petals? Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So this is something special. So it's raining. I can find it. But I gotta find it first. Okay. So the rain is important. If I happen to come across it, I will show you guys. There. I caught you! I caught you! Alright, this is new. He has a lot of hit points. He can also do a lot of damage, too. Like that. I don't think you can actually kill with it. But it hurts. That's why he's important. 30 tech points. And he gives a bunch of stuff. Third eye. What is the third eye? Is that... It is... It doubles evasion. That's handy. If you can equip it. Now we're going to see... he comes back. I don't know if he comes back or not. Okay, so everyone's equipment that I needed to upgrade has been upgraded. Now comes the fun, long, grindy part. Now I have to raise levels. So another thing I just kind of want to point out while I've got the moment here. As you can see, we are going up in levels, but also Marl and Robo are getting some experience points as well. So while the game does want you to have people rotated through your main party, the ones that are not part of it do still gain some XP. They do not gain any tech points, but they do gain experience points. It's just, I think it's like 75% of what the actual party members earn, I think, is what it is. So, they are getting some power, just not as fast. Okay. There's something new. Chrono now has Lightning 2. We're going to showcase it here in a second. Just let me find a decent thing to hit it with. No, not this. Not this. These four fine fellows look like a great excuse to use it. Lightning 2. AoE. Everybody gets it. So nice. Oh, and hey, Frog learned something too. Red Needle Dual Tech. Ooh. Lightning Rod Dual Tech. Nice. We got a couple of good ones there. Lightning Rod. Nice. Is Frog and Chrono. And Red Needle, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Luca and Frog. So let's see here. What's next on the agenda for techniques? Looks like Chrono's next one is Raise, which is going to be nice. Frog is learning Water. Stop that. It's learning Water 2. We're a bit of a ways off from that now, because he just learned the last one. And we are not far off from Fire 2. So I kind of want to make sure I have Water 2 and Fire 2 before I go to Magus's castle. So I'm going to keep grinding a little bit. So as you can see, we are getting up there in levels. We are at 28 on Chrono, 26 Frog, Luca 27, Marl and Robo 26 and 22 respectively. So they're getting up there. The only problem is with not having them in the party, they're not getting any tech points, so they're not getting any more new abilities. So I'll have to, at some point, sit down and work on them too. So I may swap in, once I get Fire 2, I may swap Robo in for a little bit so that he can get some tech points and get some actual level experience, because you know he needs it. Let's try a new dual tech. Let's try Lightning Rod. That was nice! I like Lightning Rod. So, word of advice, if you're ever needing to get tech points, you want to come to the hunting range and come fight this thing. He only shows up when it rains. He gives 30 tech points when you beat it. But beware. He has 2 attacks. That's one of them. It will do all but 1 point of damage. The other one he does 1 point of damage. But it's rare that he does it. He also does this. So he's handy if you're trying to grind. He shows up here. He shows up in the top right. And all the way on the far left at the top. But only when it rains. And he doesn't always pop out when it rains. And if you beat him in one of those 3 locations, he doesn't show back up in those locations if I'm aware. I haven't seen that happen, but could happen. See, there he is, top left. And he's got a bunch of hit points. Good thing is, if you're at 1 hit point, he can't do anything more with that 1 attack. Hey, learning some new techs. I think right now we are literally 4 points away from Frog learning Water 2, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Let me look here. Yep, 4 points away. Chrono's working on Frenzy. Luca's working on Megaton Bomb, which she is a ways off from. We're close to our goal of where we wanted to be, so this was just to come get some tech points and get some stuff out of the way. I may swap out Luca for Robo and work on him for a little bit, but and see, like I said, doesn't always show up. Doesn't always show up. So here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to pop out of here. I'm gonna finish up Water 2 here. We're gonna use this, heal up a little bit, and take these out. I think I should get enough points out of here to get Water 2. Get that for Frog. Nope, I need one more fight. Yeah, be wary about. The only stuff that gives tech points up here is the new, which is that purple creature, and these things. Where is he? Where is he? Is he over here? Did he finally pop up where he's supposed to be? Nope, never did. That's okay. It's okay. Bit overkill, but yeah, it works. And that's Water 2. See? Water 2. Delta Storm. So, yeah. I have to show you this. I have to. You have to see this. We're going to do this. Because Delta Storm, as you can see now, we have a triple tech on the far right. Delta Storm. It's literally these 3. And it hits everybody with Shadow Magic. To get this, you have to first unlock Lightning 2, Fire 2, and Water 2. You have to do that. It's the only way you get that ability. So I'm going to find a critter here, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Delta Storm. It's a full AoE. Delta Storm. Also, that was our first 1,000 damage ability. It's fun, right? Alright, so we're going to switch out. We're going to switch out for Robo for a little while. Let's get him caught up on some abilities here. We learned the Frog Launcher dual tech. Cyclone Sweep. So yes, those are techs that involve... Yep. There's the Cyclone Sweep. And there's the Frog Launcher. So yes, it does. The game does reward you for trading out and using different combinations of your party members by new techniques, and it does reward you for full XP, because those that are not in the party don't get full XP. They get some, but I think it's like 75%. I think I may have mentioned that earlier, but just in case. Yeah, I want you to notice, Frog is almost level 30, and he's about to break 500 hit points. Robo's at 25, and he's already broken it. It took Chrono till, I think, level 27, 28 to break 500 hit points. Alright, fine. I didn't want to kill you anyway. Alright, so we have actually completed the grinding that we needed to do. We have... we have done quite a bit over the... probably the... I want to say maybe 3 or 4 hours of not fully of the time spent here. You're seeing only like a very, very small fraction of what has been done. One last thing I want to do. I do have these capsules, strength, speeds, and magic capsules. I want to go ahead and use those. So a little thing about the stats in this game. I want you to kind of go over this. We talked about these briefly in one of the earlier episodes. So all the stats that are here, the weapon strength and the defense, max out at 255. Strength, accuracy, magic, stamina, and magic defense max out at 99. Evasion, if I'm not mistaken, is the only stat that cannot... There's no way to max it out. There's literally nothing to do. I think there's the only thing you can do in that category is maybe equip an accessory. I'm sorry, accuracy also cannot be maxed either. Speed is very easy to max out, but you can only do it by using speed capsules. It does not go to 99. It goes to 16 is the highest it goes. Now, I'm going to do this because this allows me to put something else on Chrono. You can see this. These are the natural speeds of the characters. Luca and Robo are the slowest of the bunch. Not going to worry about giving them speed capsules right now. There's a couple other speed capsules, I think, throughout the course of the game. I mean, we've only gotten 2. So I like to do this onto Chrono. Watch that score, everybody. Do you see it? And now is 2 stars. That's what it looks like when you max a stat. Now, the only reason it's maxed is because he's got the speed belt. I'm going to take the speed belt off of him. Let's see. What do I want to put on him instead? This item, the third eye, you get that the first time you beat New in 65 million BC. It doubles your evasion stat, as you can see, from 19 to 38. That's the only way to raise your evasion stat. There's no other way. I mean, there may be... I think there may be an item or two here and there, but that is the only accessory that does it. But I want to take a look here. I don't need to boost my HP, but if I did, look at that number up there. That's always handy. He does tend to use a lot of his magic. Don't need to do that. Don't need to do that. Ribbon, I think, is the only way to raise the accuracy. There may be other items, but I think that's one of them. That's what the Berserker Ring does. Boosts attack and defense, but you have no control. This is... Turn the engine on, take the governor out of the engine, and forget that a brake pedal exists. Stamina does actually... It does something different than what I thought it does. I thought stamina affected your HP. It does not. It affects your defense. Headband is just speed. Power Glove increases strength, which increases your attack power. I want to... I want to put the silver stud on him. Now, I have these other capsules. Strength capsules and the magic capsules. I'm going to use the magic capsules here. So you can see Luca and Frog, not too bad off. Chrono, not so great. Right now I'm going to give these to Chrono. So now he's getting more powerful with his magic. Strength. As you can see, out of the three of them right now, Chrono is the strongest. Frog's not too far behind him. Luca is really bad. I don't need to worry about giving her or Marl strength capsules, because their power is not tied to strength. It is tied to accuracy instead, because they don't use close combat weaponry. So, what I want to do... I'll give 3 here and 2 here. And that takes care of all of my capsules at this time. So, let's take a look and see what we did. Yeah. We buffed them pretty good. Alright, I'm going to leave the hero's badge on you. Everybody has stone helms and ruby vests, except for Luca, who has Taban's helm. I want to leave the sight scope, but I really am considering switching over to the ribbon. As you see, it does increase her attack power. I'm going to leave it for now. You know what? Nah, give her more power. Alright, so we're going to save up. And we will see you in front of the magic cave. Alright. Well, I think that is all the preparation work I can do. So, I think we are ready to finally take the fight to Magus. So, thank you all for joining me today. If you liked this video, please feel free to like and subscribe down below. If you have any comments or things you want to add, please feel free to leave a comment below. I'll see you in the next video. Happy trails!